What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. It's Dave, and welcome to the last week of the regular season here in Year 8. We are on the road at the Crimson Tide, taking on Big Al and Alabama today. We are currently the number 6 team in the country, Alabama ranked at 14. They were having a very good year at the start of the season, but have since been on a 6-game losing skid, dropping to number 14. They are 4-3 in SEC play, so they will not be seeing an SEC championship, but we currently are 6-1 in the SEC. As back-to-back SEC champions, we are looking to three-peat in the SEC, which I think would justify heading to the Big Ten next season if we are able to do that. But this Alabama team's tough. 94 overall team. They started the year 7-0. And since then, it's been rough. They lost to number 3 Florida. They got blew out. They lost a close game to Texas, and they lost another close game to Georgia, and then they went on and won a close game against Tennessee. So they were number 2 in the country for a while. We are one of the key matchups today. Looking at the top 25, we are lower than Oklahoma State, who finished undefeated. Oregon and Florida both at 10-1, same record as us. And then Michigan and USC are both currently undefeated, but Michigan did go 12-0, so I would imagine they might potentially get that 1 seed, depending on, I guess they'd probably play USC in the Big Ten championship. Here is a look at your current college football playoff bracket. We are not a top 4 team with a bye, but I do think that is still in play if we can win today against Bama and then get to the SEC championship, and a win would confirm that against undefeated in the SEC 8-0 Florida, a team that we took down 2 years ago in our first SEC championship. They haven't lost an SEC game this year, but if we lose to Austin Washington, junior quarterback, 94 overall, leading the way for the Crimson Tide, if we lose today, we will drop into a tiebreaker with LSU, which I do not want to do, obviously. But we've got a lot of beef and history with Bama. This has been a low-key rivalry brewing here for the past couple of years. They beat us whenever Isaiah Irwin was the quarterback. I think that was year 6. They had a little walk-off fumble action to send us home. But here we are, all black uniforms at the 5th toughest place to play in the country. It's Alabama. Stadium is pulsing. And Caroma right away, the panic-induced scramble is going to go down, and that first drive would go nowhere. Austin Washington coming off of a banger game, 387 yards and 4 touchdowns. Bama with the halftime advantage of receiving to start the second half. They get the ball here, and they are starting at the 52nd and inches over to the running game. This is the 80 overall. This is the guy who's not supposed to be that good, but we're going to give up a heck of an open field for him, and that is going to be 41 yards off of 2 rushes right there. 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Washington. They're going to go with a read option. Washington, not that mobile. We're going to take him down short, and we will hold Alabama to 3. Okay. Damage control. It could be much worse. 4th and 2. Here comes the kick. Kicker has the same number as Austin Washington. That might be him for all we know, kicking the field goal. It is up and good. Bama up to a 3-0 advantage, but that's nothing we can't take care of. Hopefully Caroma and the offense can bounce back on this drive. Caroma will actually get away on the scramble this time, and a beautiful one at that. Flipping field position. That was a huge gain right there, making up for the sack on the first drive, and the offensive line held up very nicely there as well. 2nd and 8. We're going to go with a screen. Big play, Bobenmeyer. I like that. Big BPB. Big play, Bobenmeyer. Nice play on the screen right there. We would get it to 2nd and goal. Last play here before the first quarter ends. Caroma is going to throw it over the middle. A leap of faith. Almost overthrown, but brought down for a touchdown. It's number 83, the senior Charles Worthy, bringing that one in. And after a very rough first drive, the Mean Green are going to bounce back here, and what is likely going to be a very competitive game against Bama. We end the first quarter up 7-3. I like where things are at. Obviously, that first drive could have went better, but our defense stopped a touchdown in the first quarter. I'm always going to be happy with that against a 94 overall quarterback in Austin Washington and a very strong Alabama team. They're ranked like top 5 for most of the year, and you can see little spurts of it here. That was a dime down the field. That is going to be Y-Edge, who's going to flip field position. 3rd and 8. An opportunity here on 3rd and medium for the defense to get him off the field. Instead, that slant converts just enough. That's a 10-yard gain right there. Washington with 60 passing yards on the day so far. Got 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. From the shotgun, Washington has plenty of time, and he's going to underthrow. It's Quincy Whitehart on the interception, and he's got an opportunity to take that one back. Taken down by a lineman at our own 39, but Quincy Whitehart, the senior, makes a big play, trying to secure our spot in the SEC championship and revenge any loss we've had against Alabama in this series. I think they've beaten us twice. I'm not sure if we've actually beaten them in this series, but Karoma is going to show off the mobility again. Look at all that open field, and he wisely goes down. He's got 61 yards rushing on the day, showing off that extra element that is so key for our mobility. 3rd and 12, Stadium is pulsing. This is going to be a long conversion if it's made over the middle. It's dropped. Charles Worthy, he had the touchdown earlier, and we are going to be forced to kick a long field goal with Josh Kopp. Stadium is pulsing. I think that could be good. Pushed it too far to the left. At least it didn't go out of the stadium, but still a missed opportunity right there. The score will remain 7-3, and we got beef with the elephant. That's crazy. I've never seen that cutscene before. 3rd and 7, 4.5 left here in the first half. This is going to be Washington. 2 running back set, all the time in the world to find an open man. Dirty spin move into a block. What a play! Holy cow, just like that, Alabama is right back on top, and this stadium is going nuts after that one. What a highlight play right there. How does Christian Karoma and the Mean Green respond to that? 2-minute warning just eclipsed. Karoma is going to show off the wheels again, sliding down. That'll be a gain of 8 right there. 2nd and 2, we got running clock. Still all 3 timeouts for the Mean Green. Trying to finish this year 8, 11-1. Over the middle, that's Lionel Lyles, who almost managed to get away there. He will convert the first down on the drag. It's a 1:04 running clock left in this first half. Taking a deep shot, overthrown, but it's still caught. Lionel Lyles jumps up to grab that one on the deep bomb, and it'll be a late touchdown in this first half that will send us to halftime with a 4-point lead over Alabama. Disciplined defenses, but the big plays are coming through for both the Mean Green and the Crimson Tide as we head into the second half. Alabama receives, down 4, an opportunity to take the lead back just like that, and that is a nice juke move on the wide receiver screen that is going to help jumpstart this drive. We would get them to a 3rd and 9, though. Barely in Mean Green territory. They're going to send one of the backs in motion. This is Washington. Plenty of time until he runs out. You saw the user. Carter Wilkins jumps the pass. He read it. He saw it coming the whole way. And an early turnover here in this 3rd quarter gives the Mean Green an opportunity to really go up big here to start the second half. Time and Lou. RB2 finds open space, follows his blocks. It's a 39-yard rush to turn a quick turnover into a quick 1st and goal. Down at the 3-yard line, it's 2nd and goal, now 3rd and goal, and Tyman Lue is going to get the chance to finish off this drive on his own. The blocks are there, and he will muscle ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green, in the filthy, beautiful all-black uniforms. It's 21-10 now against Alabama, at Alabama. Shotgun play action, Washington down the field. That's a pretty quick response right there. Down, back into Mean Green territory just like that. We get them to a 3rd and 3, though, sending some pressure. Here comes the blitz. Washington, is he ready for it? Do they pick it up? They do. That is a nice strike over the middle to the tight end. Washington now has more interceptions than touchdowns, but still only down 11. This is still plenty of time in this game. 4.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Play action. Washington almost got jumped again, but that will hit the receiver's hands. First down right there for Potter. 1st and 10. 4 minutes running clock. Still here deep in this 3rd. From the shotgun, they're going to read option with Washington. And he dropped it. Fumble on the ground. Scooped up, it's Cordell Talbot. And he's zooming ahead. Can anyone catch the sophomore? The elite development. Cordell Talbot tackled in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Wow! The Mean Green defense, the red zone defense has been unreal today. Washington, not that mobile. I don't know why he keeps trying to do the read option. He gets slung down and in the process loses the ball. Scoop and score for Cordell Talbot, who gets your thumbnail in this video. And all of a sudden, we're up 18 at Alabama. It's been the turnovers that are costing them. That if we can blow them out, maybe we can get a top 4 seed before the SEC championship. Right now, I feel comfortable about us going to our 3rd straight SEC championship, though. We're in the 4th quarter. 4th and 1, and they are actually going to settle for 3. I thought 4th and 1, they'd probably attempt to go for it, be aggressive, but this does get it back to a 2-possession game. They're just heavily relying on their defense now. It's 2nd and 5 from the shotgun. We're going to run it a little bit with Tyman Lue. The blocks have been beautiful. Disciplined offense right here, just trying to run the clock out on Alabama's season. They will get a bowl game. Congrats to you. We own you. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Koroma goes down. That's a loss of 7 right there. That makes things a bit more difficult. Alabama certainly still not out of this game. That's a big sack that they needed, and the drag is just not going to get it done right there. 4th and 17. We will punt. And maybe I got to eat my words, being a little cocky here with 6 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 2. Man goes in motion. This is Washington from the shotgun. Is going to take a quick strike over the middle, caught by Potter. He's got 353 yards on the day. Still too many turnovers, though. He's got the 2 picks and a fumble, scoop, and score. 1st down, wide open down the field. Broken tackle. Wow. It's the same big playmaker for the Crimson Tide who gets the touchdown right there. And maybe they made the right call just taking the field goal. 5 minutes left. We're up 8. We just got to run this clock out. Tyman Lue, nice little zigzag right there through the offensive line to find a 1st down, and that'll waste some clock here. At midfield on the Alabama logo, we're going to go back to Tyman Lue, who's going to find the outside edge. I'm not sure he had the speed to do that, but we are now in Alabama territory, and he is having a great day. 9 rushes and 102 yards. They would get us to a 3rd and 9, though. We have to pass here. 3:15 left in the game, taking a deep shot. Green Bay dropped. Would have been another one right there for Lyles. And this should be makeable. This is not a gimme. Deep kick right here for Josh Kopp. And that is beautiful. Does it have the power? It does. 3 minutes left in the game. We're back up 2 possessions, and we match Alabama's field goal. They're certainly not out of it, but they got to go quick here. From the shotgun, Washington wide open again. It's the same playmaker. That is going to be Washington with 400 yards passing now on the day. They don't tend to run the ball much. That is taken down in Mean Green territory. Shotgun again out of the backfield this time. There's another 1st down. Let's see if we can just get them to the 2-minute warning. Then I'll feel more comfortable. If they score before the 2-minute warning, we could seriously be in trouble. From the shotgun, Washington. Again, all the time in the world to find an open man. Taken down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. That will be your 2-minute warning. Alabama trying to make a miracle 11-point swing here with 2 minutes to go in the game. From the shotgun, Washington checking it down, end zone, taken down. Just short, that's going to be Carter Wilkins on the tackle. Running some more clock off, it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun is Washington taking a shot to the end zone. It's the tight end Potter. They're going to go for 2 here, I'd imagine. Yep, going for 2. Minute 44 left in the game. They are an onside kick away from really having an opportunity here. Nice pressure right there from Talbot, having a huge game. It's no good. They wouldn't even attempt the onside. They're going to try and get us with their timeouts. This is going to be a read option for Christian Koroma, who's got the 1st down. Big play. He fumbled. Oh my God, he fumbles out of bounds. 116 yards rushing on the day for Koroma. If he wasn't near the sideline, that could have gone a lot worse if we fumbled inbounds. But it goes out of bounds. We retain possession. Alabama uses their 1st timeout. 2nd and 2. Tyman Lue goes down. Hold on. Maybe it's a bad thing we went out of bounds. 3rd and 1. I need a yard. I need a yard. Koroma, direct snap, is going to slide and pick it up. Okay. Wow. Alabama officially out of timeouts. We can officially knee this thing out. And the Mean Green in year 8, an impressive 11-1 year with Christian Koroma, a new transfer senior quarterback, and a bunch of young studs we have watched blossom. 11-1. Could this be the year we win a national championship. And wow, you see with Karoma, he's player of the game, but he really just did it with his legs. Not much to offer with the arm in this one, but no turnovers, and he did pick his spots to scramble very wisely. And Tyman Lue also just did his thing as halfback too. We're letting Lamar Farrell get some wear and tear recovery in this one. But I got to give props to the defense as well. They did their thing, especially in the first half, and our receivers definitely made some big plays as well. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys for watching. We got Florida in the SEC Championship in the next video, and then we are back in the playoffs, and I think we have a team that can take it all the way. Find out next time. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next one.